Hey, shalom, shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites. First and foremost, we'll give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kahakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. We are here for the elect and elect only of the 12 tribes of Israel, Judah, the so-called Negroes, Benjamin, the so-called West Indian Jamaicans, Levi, the so-called Haitians, Reuben, the Seminole Indians, Gad, the North American Indians, Issachar, the so-called Mexicans, Zebulon is Guatemala to Panama, Manasseh, the so-called Cubans, Simeon, the so-called Dominicans, Ephraim are the so-called Puerto Ricans, Asher is Colombia to Uruguay, and Naphtali is Argentina to Chile. These are the 12 tribes of Israel, okay, who our big brother Yahweh Shai is coming to redeem 1/3 the elect, and 1/3, 2/3 are set up for the destruction, man. Redeeming the elect, okay? Meaning he bought us for a price, man. He gave his blood to come back for the elect of the nation of Israel, okay? And not all Israel is going to be saved on this side. When you read in Romans 11 chapter, it tells you all Israel be saved, but that means coming back through the elect men in the kingdom of heaven, okay? Because we know that he's coming soon. Let me start out. I need these. Second Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. Speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. The people are the nation of Israel, okay? The Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans, wherever they're scattered over the four corners of the globe. Because Israel, when you read in the curses, was scattered, okay? So we are all over the world. We're in the Far East. You have Israelites in Japan. You have Israelites in Philippines. You have Israelites in China, Russia, the continent of Africa, Australia. So the Israelites are scattered across the four corners of the globe, right? And this gospel is preached. It's going to be preached until the end, that all the elect may hear it, that they awake, they come back and repent, and come back under the law, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father, because this time is drawing nigh, man. Okay? You see the things that's going on in the world now. This is 2nd Ezra 9:1. And he answered me and said, measure thou the time diligently within itself. And how do we do that? We constantly we read articles, the alternative news feeds. We constantly watch videos what the other elder brothers put out. Okay, right now you have in the news, the big thing that's going now is this coronavirus that's going around that's basically started in Wuhan, China, which we know it started from them not being able to come to trade agreements. It was almost like a punishment, but that virus has spread it all over the world now. You have cases here in America now, which that virus could catapult. It's possible that it could catapult the Urshan and the microchip. You know, and that's possible. I'm not saying that's a fact that it is, but I'm saying it's a possibility. Okay, it's a possibility that it could be one of the catalysts that bring in that microchip, because people are getting quarantined or self-quarantining. You know, all they have to do is just make the strand, keep making it strong, and the outbreaks become more and more, and you'd have to shut it down, man. You'd have to shut it down. Okay. It says, he said to me, measure thou the time diligently within itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs pass, which I told thee before. And this part of the signs pass, man. The pestilence, the famished conditions, the sightings of when you see chariot sightings, we're seeing more and more chariot sightings. Okay. You have earthquakes in diverse places. When you read in the book of Matthew, you know, so Those are parts of the signs past, man. Okay. It says, it's like, and shall not understand that is the very same time wherein the highest begin to visit the world that he made. Meaning, when you go into that word visit, it goes into punishment. So the Lord is punishing the world that he made. You see different people getting that virus, it's like a punishment, okay? Because people are dying from it. It's bringing a destructive effect, okay? And it says, therefore, verse 3, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that is the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. And he spoke of these different events that were going to take place, man. He's spoken to Noah, he's spoken to Moses, certain things that were going to happen in this time. And he has spoken unto his secrets, the servants, the prophets, man. He has spoken to the prophets of these things that are set forth to take place. Okay? It says, for as all that is made in the world have in the beginning and the end is manifest, and the end is made known. Because the scriptures tell you that the end is going to be what? Pestilence. It's going to be part of that end. Which you see this virus have taken a hold, a famine condition. We have had famine conditions in all parts of the world. But more is going to happen more and more. Part of that end being what? Thermonuclear destruction. Okay? Martial law. That's the time of what? Jacob's trouble when you look at it as a whole. Okay? That time is coming. All right? It's all orchestrated by who? By Yahweh Shai. Okay? This is what we patiently wait. Okay? We patiently wait. Let me get this scripture in Lamentations. Lamentations 3 and 25. It is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord Yahweh Shai. And when you go into the word hope, it goes into what? Expectation, man. Something good or something bad. Okay? So we hoping on that salvation. When you go into the word salvation, it's a deliverance from your enemies, man. And yes, there are enemies of the Lord's people. Okay? You have enemies, man. The nation of Israel have always had enemies. When you read in Psalms 83rd chapter, it gives you the people who came against Israel to try to make them in no more remembrance. The whole nation as a whole. Then it gave you the tabernacle of Edom, but it was the chief tabernacle, along with Ishmael, Ammon, Moab, Ashur, and Tyre. Okay? They wanted to make Israel no more remembrance. Okay? So yes, there are enemies. And we are looking forward to that salvation, that deliverance from our enemies, man. It says it is good unto them that wait on him, to the soul that seeketh him. It is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord Yahweh Shai, man. And while we wait, what we do, we stay occupied in the prophecies when you're spoken of in Sirach, the 39th chapter, man. We stay occupied in the prophecies, meditate there, okay? Continue to pray, continue to follow the SOP, the standard operating procedures of the scripture, okay? To the best of our ability. Okay, we're gonna continue to follow the regulations, man. Okay? And wait quietly, man. because we can't make a big stink out here in this world. Like we are men. We lead by example. We can't make a big stink like the Black Panthers made in the '60s, man. Because they came carnally. That's why the Lord he saw this blessing was a sword. How are you going to come against this government in a carnal manner when your blessing is not even a sword? Okay? So our job in this particular time right now is to what? Preach the gospel. The 100% truth. And let the Lord Yahweh shine rest when he send his son back. Okay? When he send his son back, man, that's when it's gonna get real. That's when it's gonna get really real out here when he send his son, when his son comes back with the multitude of angels, man. Okay? Let me get that in the scripture. The book of Revelations 1 and 1 and 1. The revelation of how Yahweh gave unto him unto his servants things which must surely come to pass. He sent and signified it unto his angel, unto his servant John. When you go into the word revelation, it goes into the revealings. Okay? John was on, this is what John saw on the island of Patmos. Him being the last apostle, man, because most of them they had all been killed. Okay, so they banished him to the salt mines, put him to work, and the Lord gave him revelation, right, on the end. Okay. It says, verse 2, who bear record of the word of the Most High and the testimony of Yahweh and of all things that he saw. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. So blessed is he that readeth, man. Blessed is he that readeth, mainly he that understandeth. Okay? Because you have a lot of people, they can read, but do they understand what they're reading? Do they understand what the prophets are saying? Do they understand the history that they're reading? The context of which scriptures are talking? No. So blessed is the one who understands this thing. Okay? It says, Revelations 1 and 7. It says, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so among them. Okay? Now I'm going to read that again, because this is a heavy scripture, man, because Yahweh Shai, these are one of the basic scriptures we learned in the beginning when we come into truth. Okay? It's probably like the third or fourth scripture I read. But when you think about how heavy it is, man, because when he comes back, a new order is going to be set up, man. The ruling class that are ruling now, which when you read in Job 9:24, it says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So the ruling class, when the Lord comes back, guess what? It's over for that ruling class, man. And we know who that ruling class is, man, right now. It's Esau, okay? So when Yahweh Shai come back, hey, that's going to be an eventful time, man. You know? It says, behold, he cometh with clouds, that he is Yahweh Shai, right? And when you go into the word clouds, it goes into the chariots, man, right? Rakab, meaning a war machine, okay? Which you people ignorantly call UFOs, okay? This is the glorious manner and the great glory. When Yahweh Shai comes back, he's going to be coming back riding on these chariots, man. Okay, he's going to be riding on the chariots, glorious manner. And there's many scriptures that tell you that, man. Guess what Ezra said? Ezra seen him coming back. Let me show you. Ezra seen him coming back. And listen what Ezra said. Ezra 13:1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there rose a wind from the sea, and it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. That man right there he's talking about is Yahweh Shai. He waxed strong with the thousands of heaven, man. Okay? The army of the heavens are the angels, man. Okay? And when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were under him because of the great glory, man, that great power. Okay? Everything under him gonna tremble when he come. And it says, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire. And it says, and after this beheld, and lo, wait a minute. I'm gonna save that scripture. I'm gonna jump to 6. I'm gonna save 5. It says, but I beheld, and lo, he had graven himself a great mountain and flew up on it. Right? He had graven himself a great mountain and flew up on it. So when Ezra saw the chariot, he thought it was a mountain. He said, but I would have seen the region or the place where out the hill was graven, and I could not. So what he was saying was he was looking to see what part of that actual mountain was missing. And he said he couldn't. Because that chariot was so big, man, it looked like a mountain. This is how Yahweh Shai is coming back. He's coming back on the chariot, man. Of innumerable size, man. It looked like a mountain. Okay? Cheerleaders. Psalm 68 and Psalm 68:17. The chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place. Okay? So Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is among them angels too. Okay? And this is how he's coming back, man. It's gonna be glorious, man. Like I said, it's gonna be in a great and glorious manner when he come back. All right. It says, behold, he cometh with clouds, and the clouds we know are the chariots, man. Okay, he's gonna come back with those innumerable amount of angels, right? And they're gonna come back, and they're gonna basically destroy America and set the order up. Okay, that's what's finna take place, man. Yahweh Shai is coming to destroy the rulership of America, man, which is aka Babylon the Great. Okay, so let me get Matthew 24 and Matthew 24 and 30. I start 29. Matthew 24 and 29. It says, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light. Okay? Because that's twofold. Esau ain't gonna have no more power, no more knowledge on the left-hand side. Plus, and the other fold is the Lord is coming amidst the thermonuclear destruction, right? Which is going to, when the blast hits, that mushroom cloud is going to darken out the sun and the moon. Okay? It says, and the stars shall fall from heaven, right? And the powers of heaven shall be shaken, man. So the power structure of America is getting ready to be shooken by thermonuclear destruction. Plus, when Yahweh Shai come back with the numerous amount of angels, man, because when they come back, they're they're gonna have their job. They're gonna be having that blast of fire, which when you go in Second Ezra and read on down, it talks about the blast of fire mingle with the breath, man. That's gonna be coming out of the ships, that concentrated beam of fire, man. Okay, you see those numerous amount of angels, man. All those little round things, those are the ships, man. It says verse 30, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes mourn. So all the tribes are going to be mourning, of you Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans. Because when you see Yahushua come back, guess what? You're going to feel bad knowing that you have fanned your hand at the prophets. You have scoffed and didn't believe in who Yahushua was, man. Because you're going to be feeling bad that you were hook, line, and sinker into believing that the Lord looked like this, man. He didn't look like this. So you're gonna be angry when Yahushua comes back and you know that he's not looking like this, man. Okay? And it says, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in clouds of heaven, the power and great glory. So you're gonna see him coming with power and great glory with the angels, man. In great manner, man. When he comes, it's gonna be majestic, man. All power. Okay? And we patiently, it says, hey, it's a good thing for a man to just patiently and quietly wait on the salvation of the Lord, man. Ain't no need of us trying to take up arms, man, and try to set nothing in order. Let the Edomites have it, man. This they rule. Let them have their fun, man. Because it's coming to an end, man, and you can see it, and they know it. Right? They know it, man. That's why you see the certain things when it speaks in Revelations 12 and 12. He know he got a short time, man. He come down and you bringing wrath, man. That's why he's making these strands of these coronaviruses stronger. The strands of the pestilence are getting stronger and stronger, man. Now you got like H8, you know, N5. It's stronger. When it used to be H1N1. Now it's all the way up. You know, the numbers are up. So they're making the strand stronger, man. You know? Pretty soon the Lord is going to put the spirit on Esau to just go out and be that total devil that he was when he was with Cain, man. He just going, it's just Jacob's trouble. He's going to start killing you, Jakes, man. And that's where it's going. So you need Yahushua, man, a power that's greater than anything on the earth to come to help the elect, man. Okay? 25 and 31. Matthew 25 and 31. Let's see what it says. Matthew 25 and 31. And it says, when the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and his glory is what the chariots and with the angels, and all the holy angels with him. See, the scripture tell you that the angels gonna be with him. With him they shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. The throne of his glory being the chariots, man. That's when that's the throne of his glory. When he come, he gonna be sitting right over the stratosphere, man, hovering in the heavens, right? And everybody said gonna tremble, man. And then what he gonna do? He gonna set the order right, okay? It says, and before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats, man. Okay? So when he come back, he gonna separate the sheep from the goats, right? the sheep, when you read in Jeremiah, I think the 51st chapter, Israel is representation of the sheep, and Esau, the so-called white man, is representation of the goats, man. So it's going to be a separation. So that doctrine, everybody being together, it's not true, because the Lord going to separate. It tells you in Jude, he's going to come with 10,000, I think, of angels, 10,000 of his saints. The saints, I think. Jude 1 and 14.